Hey, what up YouTube? This is DrMcBrick with another photo build video. In this video is the 80s Ford Bronco starting. And you guys might remember or already recognize it. It has great resemblance with the Jeep which is inside the Stranger Things set. Now I think that set is really cool, pretty cool, but the buildings, I don't know. I don't know if I could cram them up in my city somewhere. Maybe just a top building, but to buy the whole set for it, I think that would be kind of a waste of, well, my money. And also the car inside the set, which is actually a Chevrolet Blazer, I think, is really cool. It is a police car and it's really, well, kind of big, but I thought it was really nice and I wanted to build it. So to challenge myself, I could have gone online and used the instructions from lego.com, for instance, but I'm a guy who likes a bit of a challenge. So after 3 hours of adjusting and building, I finally had this thing right here as an outcome. And I really had a little bit of help with this because, well, I actually accidentally fell into the live stream of DrMcBrick while he was building the Stranger Things set, and he was building the car when I logged into the live stream. And well, since I've seen that, well, I kind of saw the part how they make the inside with these windows that can open, which is really cool. So I didn't completely photo build this one. I did got a lot of info from watching the video of DrMcBrick. The thing with photo builds is that you have, well, not so much info. I used this photo next to the live stream that I watched, and well, I didn't have anything else but that. So the fun thing is, it is a bit different, and in the Stranger Things series, I never watched it actually, but it appeared to be a Chevy Blazer. And for the people who remember, back in the 80s, both Chevrolet and Ford made kind of similar vehicles. And the Ford Bronco is very much a resemblance to the Chevy Blazer. So I just, well, named mine the Ford Bronco. Let me show you guys how it's built. First of all, the hood of this vehicle is 1 stud longer than the original Blazer from the Stranger Things set. I actually am not quite sure why that happened, but it just happened during the build. You can pop this part of the hood and you get a nice little custom engine there. As you can see, it's a big engine because that's what they're giving in the United States to vehicles. And the front is also a bit custom. I saw one of Zabadak's videos which featured well, his own Mark version of a limousine for the modular set, the what do you call it, the movie theater set, and he used these bricks for something else because he filled them up with something to use as tail lights, and I thought that was really cool. He did something else with those binoculars, and while I was building this one, I thought, well, I can do the same. So I made the bull bore out of these parts and those things. Now the roof is totally different. from the original, and also the backside. But I'm really happy with a few features. First of all, it is a two-tone vehicle. It's two-tone colored, and I really like two-tone. So you have the dark gray, you have the white, but mostly you have the brown and white, which I think is really nice. At the back I've made this custom hugely large muffler for that big engine to blow out some fumes. And the mirrors are the same as in the Stranger Things set, I believe. I don't know if it has, I don't think so. It doesn't have a radio antenna, I think. But this is an 80s car, right? So they should have such antennas. And at the back I used one of these older car roof bricks. They all have these little glass windows. No, camera is having trouble to focus. These glass windows which you can open. And I use that to create the back window because I didn't have any alternatives. But I like it, so it's all windowed around and no open holes. And with this flat brown tile, I was able to make the color continue to the back of the vehicle, even with this thing used. So I was really happy about the outcome. I think it looks really well. Now, if you take a look at on the inside, because then you can see the roof is really simple. It's just this part which I already mentioned, and it is attached to white plates, 2x4, 2x4, 6x4, kind of dirty. And in this way you have a nice roof which just fills up the entire length of the video. Now if you take a look on the inside, I placed this little moving box inside of the back, and if we remove it you can see that there are two, what do you call them? I think jumper tiles. Yeah, 2x2 jumper tiles, which can be used to place things in the back. Really sturdy. As for instance, one of those moving boxes. That moving box is actually from one of the, I believe, Street Racer series sets. And we have a few other stuff in the city as well. We will review some other things in the future, where you see other parts coming from the set where this one came from. I have another one of those boxes with the fragile sticker, and this sticker right here. It says, oh, it also says fragile, yeah? Yeah, you see the breaking glass. I think it's really nice. And let me remove the box. In the back you have this really smart build. There's this little gate piece, and it's attached to those two, and then the windows on the side are also attached to the gate, and in that way the windows are able, if it isn't moving from left to right, in that way the back windows can open to the side. So you have that on both ends, and well, I think it's really nice. In my car I don't have such features, but it's really nice because you're driving in this direction, right? So you have the airflow going past the window, and well, it doesn't really slow you down or make your car less efficient, because it's still streamlined the way it was, but you do get some cool air inside. Now in the Stranger Things set they actually have a little sticker on this piece, and like the same angle as the back end, so you get this really nice blazer shape. Of course I don't have that sticker, So this is doing without. And here you can see there's room enough for a minifig. And he has a steering wheel. And for all the rest, let me put myself in there. Hi everyone. So, I'm in. As you can see, the height of the minifig, stop waving. The height of the minifig is, well, pretty darn good. His hairpiece is at the same level as the sides, and as you might remember, when I put on the roof, it is a little bit more higher, so it fits really well. So this is my outcome for the Chevrolet Blazer from the Stranger Things set, and as I went along building and added some other features and made a few mistakes while and making the hood one step longer, I called mine Ford Bronco. Now for the scale, this is one of Lego's own pickups, and as you can see, they're, well, pretty much the same height and of course the same width, because they're both 6 wides, and in length they also are kind of similar. So I really like that. It really fits well in scale with the other vehicles in the city. And oh, I forgot to show you guys this part. The front is of course snot built. So here's the snot brick, and this is just 2x6 tile with 1x2 light tiles in yellow, and a little bit of grille, and as you can see underneath the bull bar I added a dark brown tile here, so again to continue the color of the side of the vehicle. And then the bull bar is here, and thanks to the construction of the bull bar, it's hanging a little bit underneath the bricks themselves. And here are the indicator lights. So taking that back, this was the end result. It was I think it was a 2.5 hour build. So photo building is something which gives you a lot of time to, well, contemplate about life and think about what you're going to build next, and I'll try a lot of things out. It's really fun. You guys should try it. So this vehicle is going back to Brickstow, and maybe even take a little tour towards Brickberry Springs. I don't know. Thanks for watching, and see you guys later.